Hey YouTube, this is the Prepper One. I'm going to bring you boots on the ground. Now, you might hear some pings on the metal roof, but that's just the rain. So let's get right into it. If you have anything to add, send it to Southern Prepper One, the number one, Southern Prepper One at yahoo.com. Let's go over to North Central Indiana. Produce is awful. Just terrible. I'm hearing that from everyone. So if you can't find good produce in your stores, grocery stores, go to farmers markets. I'm getting reports from the people that sell at farmers markets. They're selling out. So get there early. Also, they bought some strawberries. They opened the container. The ones in the center were totally rotted. Also, potatoes are getting softer, quicker, and they're not lasting as long. Also, this person works for a company that does food service for a major university, and they were just told they might all be losing their jobs. So it sounds like maybe they're losing the contract. So there'll be some layoffs there. Walmart, Northeast Ohio. Person was going to buy some half and half, and the actual day they were buying it was the actual day on the container of the sell-by date. They had to reach in the back and get a little bit of a fresher one. So watch your expiration dates. This, to me, is a major indicator that there is not lots of inventory, lots of supplies sitting in warehouses. They're dipping into the bottom of the barrel. Also, this is a small town. This is a police officer in a small town in the Carolinas. They've recently lost 5 officers to leaving, not to death. And none of those positions have been replaced because they cannot get any candidates. He also, and I will summarize it, basically say, you know, he used to be the weird one. He used to be the prepper storing rice and beans. But now everyone in his sphere of influence is talking about stocking up, storing stuff. So he's like saying, whoa, maybe I need to step up my game. This is online access for their account at a local credit union in East Tennessee. It has been offline since the past Tuesday. No explanation was given by the bank representative for the outage. They do say, though, they hope to have it up on Monday. Now, this person says, and I quote, "This is starting to get really creepy. Anytime your money is messed with, you are going to get antsy, you're going to get upset, and I totally understand that. So make sure you have some of your money outside where you can physically put your hands on it." This person was traveling on I-95 going from Jacksonville to Savannah this morning. I counted 18-wheelers on a 40-mile stretch. We counted 160 trucks coming south. That works out to be about 4 trucks a mile. That is way down from what we've seen in the past. Now, if you're going to be counting semis, do not get in an accident and tell the police, oh, I was counting for Southern Prepper One for his YouTube channel. Don't do it. Be very safe counting and observing what's going on around you. This is South Central Indiana. Money is available for this county to buy the ambulance. They got the money. It's sitting on the money. But the problem is there's a 12-month wait on the chassis for the ambulance, and there's a 24-month wait to get the ambulance body. So you buy the chassis, you buy the ambulance, and they put them together for you. So it is 24 months to get new ambulances. This is, I think it's Hilbert, Wisconsin, Sorrento Cheese. They're hiring $26 an hour. So if you need a job, there you go. Also, Worthington, I don't know what they do, but that's in Wisconsin. It's in Chilton, the town of Chilton, I guess, and they're offering $25 an hour with a $4,000 bonus. And this person said rent here is still fair. So if you need to relocate, look up in Wisconsin, get a good job, and the rent is fair. This person works for the county co-op, farmer co-op, trying to get tomato boxes for farmers for 3 months. He said they cannot get any boxes, can't put the tomatoes in them. They're already ripe. They're in the fields, ready to go. They got no boxes. So this is causing a problem for farmers. It's also causing more problems for the supply chain. The reason they can't get boxes is the manufacturer cannot get the resin from China that is used to make these boxes. They're expecting this to cause major issues and have no idea when they will get their boxes. This is Florida. This happened a few weeks ago. A man drove up to a Wendy's, pulled out a gun through the drive-thru, pointed at the cashier, wanted money. Cashier tried to shut the window, couldn't, so she ran. The man came through his window, through the drive-in, grabbed the money out of the cash drawer and fled the scene. This is how desperate people are getting, so be careful out there. This is West Texas. Man, I have gotten these are two different stories, and I'll share them. This is one, the cattle auction yesterday. There was a 5-mile long line of ranchers trying to sell their cows and their cattle because of the drought. They can't afford the hay, they can't afford the feed, they have no pastures. This was absolutely, the pictures that sent to me were sad. They were heartbreaking. These farmers and cattlemen are losing money because what's happening is all these cattle are being thrown on the market into the auction, and the auction prices are really suppressed. So people are losing money. We are losing a lot of food because it's going to be pushed down to us now, but I predict months from now there will be shortages. Also, the farmer's not benefiting from this. We're probably not going to benefit. There's somebody in the middle that is going to make a lot of money off of this. This guy had a problem with his vehicle, his electronic engine control module. It's on his diesel truck, and it happened in October of 2021. He went to the local dealer, and they wanted $3,800 for the part, but they couldn't even get any. Also, Cummins, he contacted Cummins. Cummins said, nope, can't get any for you at all. So he contacted another company, and they said they could fix it. It was 3.5 months wait, and they couldn't get the chips for it. So finally he found another company that said he could fix it. He sent it to them. They said they fixed it, and they sent it back. United States Postal Service, and our good old United States Postal Service lost the part. So it was only insured for $100, so this guy is out a lot. His truck is still sitting. He's checked all the junkyards. He can't find the part. This is catastrophic for this guy. This person works in a hospital. They say 75% of the workers in the hospital are called traveling nurses. Traveling nurses get about 3 times what regular nurses do. So there's a huge problem between the pay. Also, the regular nurses are not seeing any raises. So this is causing more stress and strain on our medical system. They also said they took a trip to the store to buy the groceries, and they're seeing things can be up to 30 to 100% up. They also said produce terrible. You might see in some stores they have a lot of merchandise and a lot of things are on clearance. So maybe you can do your Christmas shopping early. One subscriber wants you to know. Knock it out, get some good deals, and get ready for Christmas. Also, this is a HVAC, heat and air business in the Smoky Mountain area. Supply houses are starting to have empty shelves. He also says refrigerant is getting ridiculous in cost. And he also said, you want to keep your system running, clean your filters, clean your intakes, do proper maintenance yourself on it. He says when you don't, it makes the system run hotter, and then you get some system breaking down. So you do your part. Clean those filters. Clean everything you can. Keep everything running good. This person, our electric bill just went up $200. It is usually around $300 a month, but is now over $500 this month due to a new wholesale power cost adjustment charge. One reason they gave in their email or paperwork, it was the reason for getting an extra charge is the war in Ukraine. The war in Ukraine. Let's go over to a vending machine at a local hospital. They sent me a picture of it. It was slim pickings. It had barely anything in it. Now, is this a snack product problem, or is it a worker problem, not having enough workers to reload the vending machine at the hospital? This person said, though, they've been there for 15 years and have never seen a problem. So we got a product shortage of snack items and other items, or do we have a product or a problem with workers not having enough to stock the vending machines? This person stopped in Publix, just had to grab a cheap loaf of white bread for sandwiches, and cheap as they could find was $3.83. This person works for a big box store and is in the merchandising department. Price changes are happening so fast and frequent, they can barely keep up. They also said the lawn furniture that they got for this year's summer season has hardly moved at all, and the overstock is getting pretty full. This person works for an automotive company that makes parts for the cars. In the last few months, things are changing. The chrome that they use for their auto parts has gone up from $158,000 to $500,000. They have cut overtime at this plant. They've laid off temporary workers. This guy's afraid, or Gail, I don't know who. More cuts, their job could be in jeopardy. So hopefully this does not happen. They're noticing lights are being turned off in the morning to save money. The paint line that they use on their factory is being sent home early because there's nothing to paint. This is not normal at all. And there's a new project, a new launch, maybe a new vehicle that was supposed to be started in June. It has not started at all, so maybe this has been pushed way back. Sometimes there's no parts for them to work in their factory to make other auto parts, and so people are starting to clean. This is the first thing. You can't do your job, so hey, clean up the factory, clean up everything. After you get everything clean right, the next option, if there's no work to do, is you are laid off or sent home with reduced hours. Augustin Farms, man, a lot of people sent me this in egg prices, be it scrambled eggs, be it whatever type of egg products in the number 10 cans, astronomical on the price. Hopefully, when they fix the egg problem, that these prices will go down. Another report on farms can't get tomato boxes, and these are 2 different locations, 2 different states, so it is widespread on tomato boxes. My friend hurt her knee. Tried to get a doctor's appointment to have the knee checked out, maybe have a scan done on it. No appointments for a long time. They suggested an online visit. Online visits are great, but when you have to show someone your knee and have it manipulated and have it felt and looked at, it's better to do that in person. So she is resorting to using a brace and letting it heal and hoping for the best. Medical system is collapsing around us. I don't care what anyone says. We do not have the same medical care that we had 5 years ago. This person, I'm not sure that they said in the title of the email, glass shortage, so I think this applies to glass. Boss announced today our suppliers are raising their prices 50 to 60% for the limited products that they have. He announced by the end of the summer, we expect it to be closed down, their business to be closed down, and to start looking for a new job. This is a multi-million-dollar business. So it's probably glass. Glass is short, aluminum cans are short, everything is short. They also said that they have a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment, and their rent is $1,100. Their lease is about ready to expire, and they just were notified that their new lease will be $1,900. That is from $1,100 to $1,900, a huge increase. Also, I've been hearing national hanger shortage. People are trying to recycle them at places, so don't throw your hangers away. There might be a place. Maybe, definitely, if you do a lot of professional dry cleaning, dry cleaners have to buy hangers a lot. Maybe you can recycle if you go there continuously. Just take those hangers back to them. Walmart prices going up. This is across the country. They have a special diet bar this person buys. It used to be $9. Now it is $13. But they looked around and found it cheaper on Amazon. So, you know, if you don't like the price somewhere, look around. Just don't accept it. You can find cheaper prices. They also said whole chicken per pound in January was $1.27 a pound. It is now $4.99 a pound for the chicken they were buying. They did say the best price on meat is Costco. So check out Costco if you're looking to stock the freezer. Their air conditioner was broken and they needed a charge, so they went to the local Jiffy Lube, and Jiffy Lube told them we can't do it because our machine is broke and we're not expecting a new machine for months. This person, the husband, is currently a 4th-year medical student. The ER where he is working is packed. It is taking 24 hours or more at this ER to be seen. You only get a bed if you are dying. They're assessing, treating, and discharging people in the hallways and the waiting room. So you might not even get back into a room to be properly seen. They're doing it in the hallways and the waiting room. He's been working 12-hour shifts and says it's crazy. He has not noticed any shortages of supplies because this is one of the premier places for medical care in Texas, and that's why they're thinking they're getting everything they need. He also says they are turning away Medicaid patients and uninsured from all private hospitals. Even if you're clearly dying, they will not take you because of shortages and probably because they're afraid they're not going to get paid. Also, the sister-in-law is a traveling nurse in Phoenix, and she has seen the same thing at their hospital. Not enough staff, overloaded with patients. And finally, Bed Bath & Beyond. this person says this is not the store it used to be. A lot of shortages, no glasses, no cups, no shower curtains. A third of the store, the stuff is all spread out. Lots of cleared out floor spaces where they probably removed shelving just because they don't have the inventory. So there you go. This is your boots on the ground. I will continue to do this because this information is vital. This information hopefully is actionable intelligence that you can find something in this report and solve a problem. Stock up on something or use this report to spread the news to people that are on the fence about prepping and try to get them to start prepping. Thanks for watching.